Hello besties, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I want to share with you one of my all-time favorite designer fragrances for fall. There are definitely fragrances that will make you stand out, in my opinion. There are definitely fragrances that will get you noticed, fragrances that will last forever on your clothes, skin, in the air around you. You're gonna leave the most beautiful, intoxicating scent trail. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, please continue to watch. I'm gonna begin with a fragrance that I haven't spoken about in a while. Have I ever spoken about the scent? Anyways, I'm gonna begin with Black Orchid from Mr. Tom Ford. This is a fragrance that just exudes confidence, in my opinion. It just smells like a strong, powerful person. It's very unisex. I can definitely see a man rocking this fragrance. It's super sexy, very alluring, very mysterious, dark and sexy, very sensual. There's a lot of spices, there's fruits, florals. I believe there's gardenia, ylang ylang, jasmine, lotus, orchid. So it's very exotic and unusual. But then there's also spices, there's chocolate down the base. It opens up with this truffle note, which I personally enjoy because it really grabs your attention and holds your attention, and it just makes you kind of do a double take when people wear this fragrance. At least that's the case for me. I just love the way it smells in the air, and it leaves the most intoxicating scent trail. It's iconic, it's very well known, it's very popular, but to me it really shines and blooms and just smells amazing in the fall season. Speaking of powerful scents, I have to mention, okay? We don't want to talk too much about the legendary, iconic, polarizing Angel because we all know how it smells, okay? And if we don't, we should check it out, okay? It's never too late. Anyways, to me personally, this is powerful, strong, bold, sweet, cold, warm at the same time. And it's the patchouli for me. I am a patchouli lover. Patchouli here is just out of this world. There is something legendary, crucial, groundbreaking about the scent. It opened a new chapter for gourmand lovers. Like, honestly, this started it all, okay? It's sweet, it has cotton candy, it has melon, coconut, cassis, it has caramel, chocolate. There's so much going on, but I love it. I just love it. I love to wear it in the colder season. Yeah, I do. It's perfect for fall. Now let's talk about a fragrance that always makes me smile, just like Gypsy Water from Byredo and just like Santal 33. Those three fragrances always make me smile. One of my all-time favorite boozy fragrances, definitely for fall, is Jazz Club from Maison Margiela. This is such a sexy, smooth, cool, edgy, slightly sweet scent. Have I already said it smells sexy? It smells so freaking sexy. When do I love to wear this scent? That is a good question. I adore wearing this scent in particular when I'm in my vintage mood. When I reach for a good vintage pair of jeans, vintage shoes, heels, boots, cool vintage heavy leather coat or jacket or trench coat. My hair is effortlessly done, barely any makeup, some chunky jewelry. That's the vibe, okay? And I feel like a movie character. I feel cool, I feel edgy, you know what I mean? It just makes me feel super elevated and just awesome. I feel like an awesome human being. We need to talk about the way it smells, right? This smells amazing. It has rum, it has tobacco, styrex, clary sage, vetiver. I just love this scent so much. It smells amazing in the colder season. I freaking adore this scent. It smells so sexy and so cool. We're moving into the house of Guerlain, and we have my favorite, or one of my favorite fragrances from the house. It is Angelique Noir. You guys know how much I adore this scent. It is such a gem for fall season. I kid you not. You will be complimented left and right all day. All freaking day, because of how amazing, luxurious, special, whimsical, and expensive it smells. It has this beautiful green, pungent, slightly peppery and herbal tone, which later on contrasts so beautifully with this, I don't want to say typical, but very well known for Guerlain vanilla. If you are into Guerlain's fragrances, you know how they do vanillas. Nobody does vanillas the way Guerlain does. There is something so incredible, artistic, and whimsical about those vanillas. They're powdery. They're not really powdery in the sense that they're delicate. They are quite present, but the texture is very sprinkled on top, and then they kind of sit in between. It's so interesting to me. This is a very luxurious, refined, expensive smelling vanilla fragrance with a lot of challenge in the opening. You are challenged by the greenness, the bitterness, the pepperiness of Angelica, there's pear, and then down the base there's this cedar note that kind of grounds everything together and brings it to a whole another level. It's a beautiful fragrance, to say the least. If you have a chance to put your hands on this formulation, which is the older one, I know that the bottles now look like this, which are beautiful, but I've smelled them, the newer formulations, and I don't want to say it, but I will. They smell nothing like this. So if you do have a chance to find this somewhere, I don't know, on eBay, but you just got to be careful, of course. You don't want to buy fake. Get your hands on this one because it's a masterpiece of a fragrance. If, let's say, you're into simplicity, minimalism, very easy breezy, casual looks, and you just want a fragrance that matches that sort of vibe, I have a perfect fragrance for y'all. Okay, I got you. L'Ombre de Merveille. I hope I'm not butchering the name too much. We have 3 notes here. There is tea, black tea, incense, and tonka bean. Sorry, it took me a while. What I love about the scent is that it's simple, but not really. It has 3 notes, but it really kind of works. It has a lot of presence. It's not, you know, boring or basic or anything. Hell freaking not. It's beautiful. It's very timeless. It's very classic, but with a twist. Tea adds this very natural, slightly herbal green tone, but it doesn't smell like weed or anything. It just smells a little bit green and pungent. And then we have incense, a lot of incense, which brings a lot of smokiness to the scent. And then down the base, we have tonka bean. Moving on to the House of Chanel, we have Coco Eau de Parfum. This fragrance to me is crazy. You know why? Because it can do 3 things. 1, it can be vintagey. It can have this like old vibe. I don't want to say outdated because that sounds bad. Vintage. Let's stick to that, okay? 2, it still smells timeless and classic, so it's never gonna go out of style. And number 3, it's still modern. Unlike Chanel number 5, this definitely smells more contemporary. I don't know if you agree with me. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's argue. But this really does combine these 3 things together. That's why I feel like it suits all age groups. If you're 20 years old, you can wear this. If you're 40, you can wear this. If you're 60, you can still wear it. It's kind of spicy, a little sweet, floral, ambery, and patchouli. It's very full-bodied, very rich, resinous, warm, spicy kind of experience. It has a lot of florals, it has fruits, it has some spices, there's cloves and there's coriander. There's a lot of patchouli, so you have to be into that. But it just smells really feminine. It just exudes that feminine class and elegance, in my opinion, which smells amazing in the fall season. So that was Coco Eau de Parfum from Chanel. Next up, we have a beautiful, stunning, ambery scent with the delicate rose and a touch of pink pepper. And that is Ambre Nuit from Christian Dior, from the Private line. This fragrance to me is incredible because of 2 things. 1, it smells very delicate, classic, very classy and refined, but then it transitions into this dark, sexy, mysterious, and slightly animalic fragrance in the dry down. And I don't know how this is even possible, but from the moment you spray it on all the way to the dry down, it's a whole new ride. It really does change a lot on my skin, at least. So it opens up very fresh, very innocent, very transparent and airy, kind of fizzy, sparkling, I would say. But then it becomes quite floral, but not too floral. And then it goes through this ambery, patchouli phase where amber is not too thick, too resinous, too dense and heavy. So I feel like it sits perfectly in the middle, where it's perfect for fall because it's not too airy, too, transparent, nor is it too heavy in your face, dense and resinous, where it can be, too much for some people. So I feel like fall is a perfect season for that because we still have sunny, warm, beautiful days outside, but we do deal with a lot of wind and cold, things like that. So I feel like it's such a perfect choice for fall, and it's very inoffensive in my opinion. It's quite likable. In fact, I don't really know anybody who would dislike this specific fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. And last but certainly not least, we have a fragrance that I love and adore to wear in the fall season, and that is Ange de Mont from Givenchy. This fragrance has a lot of presence, strength, and personality. It's definitely not for a faint of heart. It has a beautiful blend of notes. Everything is so incredibly well blended. There's saffron, there's thyme, there's orange, vanilla, lily, there's orchid, so it gives off this like exotic vibe. It's very vampy, sexy, dark, mysterious, but it's not try too hard sort of a scent. It smells very unique on its own, and I feel like a person who wears this scent doesn't have to prove anything to anyone. It's like, I know my worth. I know I smell good. I don't need your approval. You don't even have to talk to me. That's what it smells to me, and that's how it smells. It's absolutely divine. Very underrated, underhyped, not so popular, but it's been around for years now. So I really, really enjoy wearing this one in fall season. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That was my list of my favorite designer fragrances for fall. Let me know what is yours, what designer fragrances you love to wear in the fall season, or perhaps every fall. Maybe you have your regular signature fall fragrance list. Please share it with me in the comment section down below. Don't forget to follow me on social media, and yeah, have a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.